Today, I'm going to give you guys a full tour of my day trading setup. So I have 3 monitors over there. So I know I did one of these setup tours kind of recently, like about a year ago, but a lot has changed since then. Like back then, I was actually using a computer I built myself. Like this is a Windows computer over here, and I actually don't use that anymore. This whole setup is actually now powered by like a MacBook that I bought. So a lot's changed, so I figured I'm due for an update. So let's give you guys a full tour of everything going on over there. So first, I'll start out with this over here. This right here is a money tree. I feel like it's nice to just have a plant in the room. I feel like it helps the room feel like more alive. And also, like I might be a little superstitious, but I feel like having a money tree, you never know, it might bring some money in my life. I need all the help that I can. But this right here is the computer that I built. So I've been using this computer for a very long time. I've been building computers since I was like a little kid, but some of the parts in this computer are pretty old. If you know computers, it's got like a Ryzen 2600X, like 16 gigs of RAM. That's like a 980 Ti graphics card. So that's actually water cooled as well. Like if you're wondering what this is a radiator over here, and these 2 pipes, that's like the system where it runs the water in between. It's essentially like a closed loop water cooling kit, if you know what that means. But yeah, you can see the wires aren't even connected anymore. Like I pretty much don't even use this thing anymore. It's honestly just display at this point, to be completely honest, because now you can see all these monitors are on. They're actually connected to something else, which is my MacBook Air. So, I mean, I'll show you guys this whole setup in a second, but I wanted to start with saying how crazy it is to me that this laptop right over here with 2 cables, and one of those cables is just for my webcam. Because I've learned that if I plug my webcam into the docking station, which is the other thing going in there, the webcam kind of flickers. But I guess I'll start right to left. So on the right, this right here is my 27-inch monitor. And then when I'm streaming, I normally have like OBS here to show my stream. And then I usually have like a YouTube window to like look at chat and stuff. Then here's TradingView. That was like the chat for my stream when I streamed, because I just like having it there as well. It's easier to see. But then I can put charting on the other monitor. Oh, I forgot to say, this one in the middle, this is a 34-inch ultra-wide monitor, and the one on the left is a 27-inch as well. And resolution-wise, the two 27 inches are they're 2K resolution, which is like 1440p, and then the middle one, I forget the resolution off the top of my head. I want to say like 3560 by 2160 or something like that. I'll put the resolution on the screen because I want to say I'm wrong. But that's a big ultra wide monitor, high resolution. And then even some of them have good refresh rates. But the thing is, all these monitors are powered by a MacBook Air, and that's pretty much like the limiting factor here. Like there's something called display link, which essentially like MacBook Airs are actually only hardwired to actually have one external monitor. So like I don't know if you guys knew that, but if you're wondering how is this guy doing this, there's something called this display link. So display link allows you to run additional monitors. So I guess this is a good transition to show you guys the docking station I'm using. So it's actually kind of hiding back here, right? So you can see, I think it might say, oh yeah, it says display link right there. It's probably, I know it's blurry for you guys, but I promise it says display link, and that says Thunderbolt up top, right? So what this dock does, which I think this is so crazy. Like I know I said it once already, but this one cable, it gives it power because this docking station has a power cable hooked up to it. It gives it power. It's powering all of these 3 monitors. There's also USB ports in the back. So I have some USB stuff plugged in, like my microphone is plugged into the docking station. And I want to say there's one other thing that I'm drawing a blank on. It's also got my speakers hooked up because I kind of grazed over that. I have these 2 speakers over here. So this is 1 speaker. This is 2 speakers. I actually have a subwoofer down there in the corner as well. I know the cable management is horrible. Like honestly, it's whatever. I try to act like that's not there. But at least the cable management up here kind of looks good if you kind of ignore like that. But like overall, it meets my standards. I know other people have higher standards, but so that's the docking station I got. Oh, I said I was drawing a blank. That's the other thing hooked up to the docking station. I have an external hard drive because I feel like Apple, they be charging bread for the upgraded storage on the MacBooks, and I could, even if I wanted to, just like open this and see, like, I don't know why it glitches out for a second. Like, see that monitor came back, and I don't know why it moved some of these stuff over here, but you can see I can run laptop screen, 1 monitor, ultra wide monitor, another monitor. So that's technically 4 monitors if you count the laptop screen, which I think is pretty cool. It's all by this little thin laptop. Honestly, I've had this MacBook since like I don't remember. Let's say it's been a couple months. I don't remember exactly when I bought it, but honestly, I've been really satisfied with it. And it doesn't even get that hot. And then, yeah, so this right here is a little charger though. So in case I want to charge, this is my second phone. I'm recording this video on my other phone. This is my second phone. That's charging over there. These are my AirPods. Gotta have Timby272 AirPods. Gotta rep myself. This is actually like a Stoic calendar over here. I kind of skipped over this. So this pretty much gives me like motivational quotes every day. Honestly, I feel like this is kind of beneficial to me. Like, honestly, I feel like some days I look at this and I'm like, yo, these quotes are not English. I don't know what you're talking about. But today, this is one of those days where I was like, yo, this quote hits. Like, it says, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. So, and I don't know how to say this dude's name, but that's who said it. And this is my quote from February 10th, because today is February 10th. But essentially, I feel like that's like the same message I always say, where it's like, if you know what you're working for, right, you can work forever and you will never give up. Like, if you were keeping in the front of your mind how you're working for your mom, you want to retire, or you're keeping in the front of your mind how you're helping your family or your sister or whoever you care about, right? I feel like it's easy to keep going. So focus on your why. I say it all the time. But so yeah, I mean, going across. Oh, there's also this. I didn't bring up this mouse pad. I didn't bring up the keyboard and mouse either. So the mouse, this is like some Logitech MX Master 2 or something, I want to say. I really should know the name. I'll put the name on the screen because I'm forgetting all the names of these things. I want to say 2S because they have a Mac version. But this, honestly, I'm pretty happy with this mouse. One of the features I like about it is you can see there's a regular scroll wheel. There's also a horizontal scroll wheel. And honestly, you might say, when are you ever going to horizontally scroll on TradingView? Like, have you ever thought, oh, I want to go back and see this? I can literally scroll just straight left, which honestly, low-key is useful. And also, I be editing YouTube videos in something called DaVinci Resolve. But essentially, if you edit YouTube videos, imagine there's like a timeline on the bottom. And if you zoom in, sometimes you got to scroll across the timeline. I can zoom with my mouse. So honestly, it has some nice uses. And there's mad buttons on it too. Like, I know there's some programmable buttons like over here. But yeah, good mouse. It's like $110, but I figured I use my computer all day long. It's worth it. And I figured, I don't know why, I want to match. This is like a Logitech keyboard. Again, honestly, I don't know the name. I'll put the name on screen. But I feel like they pair really well together. And I like they're both wireless. Like, I feel like it makes the cable management look better. And I feel like it also gives me the freedom where, like, I could just turn these off. And then I could just put my laptop right here, and I don't need to use this huge docking station. I could just chill and like use a laptop like a normal person. That makes sense. I don't know why. Sometimes I get the urge to do random things like that. But keyboard, mouse. This is the mouse pad. I think it's got a pretty cool design. I like it. It's got an LED going around the side. I think it's pretty cool. I can just turn it on and off and like change the color with this. Yellow, green. All these patterns. But I don't like things moving, like colors moving. I feel like it distracts me. But this is the thing that controls the lights on the bottom, because I don't know if you guys can see. There's all these lights down here. So there's like a bar pretty much underneath that I put for lighting. I can actually control it on my phone as well. And speaking of lighting, since we're on the topic, if you guys look on the ceiling, this thing wants to move up, right? Yeah. I have this lighting strip that goes all around my ceiling. So that's also controlled by my phone. But, so this is pretty much it for like the desk portion. I didn't show you guys my chair though. I'll show you guys the chair. Oh yeah, I mean this microphone. It's a HyperX Quadcast 2S, and I said the Logitech Brio. I forgot to mention this part. It's kind of hidden back there. I have there's headphones. There used to be headphones. I forgot. I actually threw those out because they were getting destroyed. Oh yeah, that's my bad. I drew a blank for a second there. The reason I threw my headphones out though was because one thing I like is now that I have a MacBook, I can actually connect my AirPods to my MacBook. So since my headphones were getting pretty old and starting to fall apart, I was like, you know what? I'll just use my AirPods if I need headphones for my MacBook. So yeah. So yeah, and then here's my chair. So honestly, I know people have honestly asked me about this chair. Honestly, I don't remember. It's like I got it for like $300 off Amazon. I can't remember the exact name of it, but this is what it looks like. Honestly, I prefer chairs like this that are like that mesh material. I know some people prefer like more cushiony stuff, but me personally, I don't know why. I've always really liked these chairs. And then so there's all that. This is my bed. So I know people, I haven't heard it in a long time, but people used to make jokes and call me the bedroom trader. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I still live with my parents. Like, this setup's right next to my bed. It's the only place I can really have this set up, but this is where it is. And I mean, honestly, it's kind of funny. I remember a long time ago, I used to like roll out of bed and just come to trade. Like, obviously, I try my best to wake up and try to like, come to the charts groggy. But like, it's just pretty funny that like I can. And let's say if I trade Asia, I can finish trading Asia, just go right to bed. But yeah. And I got this. Like, remember my money trade before? Kind of the same principle. I got this pillow. I know you can call it cringy all you want. I'm not gonna lie, it might be a little cringy, but I like it personally, and I was like manifesting money. Like, speaking of me manifesting money, let's see if I can turn my camera so you guys can see this. Oh no, it doesn't want to turn up. But essentially, I'll put this picture on the screen because I have like a gimbal, if that makes sense, that kind of stabilizes it, and it's kind of fighting with me right now. But I'll put a picture on the screen. Essentially, all it says up there though, it says make money, and then it says stop spending. But I'll put a picture showing that on the screen. But so we got this thing up here. This is like an Einstein poster. It's got these like boards that kind of come together. There's like 5 of them. To be completely honest, why did I pick this? I don't know. I thought maybe Einstein's a smart guy. I'm a smart guy myself. I don't know. I just thought it looked cool, to be completely honest. So this is the thing I got right above my bed. So coming to the left, I mean, this is my closet. I keep majority of my clothes in here. I like to keep that closed at all times because honestly, I don't keep it too tidy in there. And I hate when like sometimes I'll start recording a video or like I'll start streaming like, wait, no, my closet's open. You guys can't see that. And I close it real quick. Yeah, fun fact about me, you guys can see my closet. I don't know why I'm even bringing this up. I have a scale over there. I haven't used that thing in forever, but that's to weigh yourself. It's like a smart scale that connects to your phone. And that's an air conditioner in case you aren't observant. But this is like a dresser. I actually don't remember if I had this dresser in the last tour I did of my room, my setup, I should say. But I pretty much put clothes in here, if you might imagine. I don't know why. I have some random cat statue. It says Hocus Pocus. This thing keeps falling over. This says Tim Boulevard. This is a nice mirror. I feel like I can use this to take like good pictures flexing after the gym. You know what I mean? Flex my muscles, but not for this video. This is that gimbal I was talking about. It's fighting with me. It's like a stabilizer for my phone. But hi guys. But this is something to hold my phone. So let's say if I'm on stream and I want to watch something on my phone and I want to have it like propped up. This is really nice. I can have it like that. I can charge it underneath. Honestly, there's like almost no room over there, to be honest. I feel really cramped. So I don't leave this over there unless I have to. And then I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have put this away before I started recording. I mean, it's kind of dry in New York. It's cold, so I've been getting some dry skin. So I have something for my dry skin. Don't roast me in the comments. Now, over here, this is pretty much, I just stockpile food in here, to be completely honest, in this little cabinet over here. I don't know why. I just feel like I don't like leaving my room too much, to be completely honest. And up here, I got like random candles. I don't know why. The hot sauce doesn't fit in one of these drawers, I think. And I use it so much. I'd be using so much of that hot sauce, by the way. Not like that's relevant. But I used to have a board up here. I took it down because it used to be like, it's not knock over my TV. It used to be like all my goals and everything. And then honestly, I haven't been sure what to put on it. So I kind of erased it and just kind of put it here. But this is technically my last monitor. This thing actually is connected to my computer right now. It's that only cable coming out of there. When I used to have my computer connected to this, I technically used to have 4 monitors. It'd be the 3 over there plus that one. This one, I feel like I only really use it if, let's say I'm like lying in my bed and I want to watch videos on my big screen or something like that. I'll lie in bed and I'll do that. It's only like a 32-inch monitor, I want to say, or I don't remember the exact size, to be completely honest, but it's not the biggest monitor. TV, I should say, but that's that. So I pretty much use that sometimes, but coming this way, this is a tripod I use. Like, I feel like every time you guys see me record videos, when it's like almost from this angle, if that makes sense, I have this huge like tripod thing, kind of stick my phone in there. It's like $20 on Amazon. Honestly, a great investment. I've used it for so much. And it's like, you can change the height. You can like pull that thing and all these like things adjust, and you pull it. Again, it sticks. And you can rotate it like either way. You can make it horizontal or vertical. You can even adjust the angle. I mean, I don't know why I'm explaining so much about this, but I have my shoes over there. This is pretty much my shoe collection. I used to be like a sneakerhead. I know I have like foam posits. I have a couple pairs of Yeezys. Oh wait, I only have 1 pair of Yeezys. My other pair actually ended up ripping. But yeah, I got my dress shoes, running shoes, stuff. I know it's not the most organized. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have got my room a little cleaner for this video, but it's whatever. Honestly, these are just like things I used to have from my childhood that I wasn't sure what to do with, so I threw over there. I know I feel like this looks like I drink, but you can tell these aren't even opened. I'm probably not going to open these for forever, honestly. I feel like a lot of these were like gifts, and I just don't touch them. Actually, fun fact, this one right here, I've been saving this. I want to have my first ever 10K month. So, yeah. So once I have my first 10K month, I'll have that to like celebrate. But up until then, I kind of am not touching that. I'm pretty sure this is like sparkling grape juice. And then that was a gift from my mom that I don't know if I'm gonna drink, to be completely honest. But I have mad colognes. You guys see like there's a bunch of colognes. I also for some reason have my omega-3, my multivitamin sitting out. I need to get back in the habit. I used to take those consistently, but I've kind of been slacking lately. I feel like it's a really healthy thing to take. I also have this came with that like the quote thing. This is like a little coin, just like the cardinal virtues from like Marcus Aurelius, I guess. But I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I keep that over there, and I just have random like other supplements. Like these are electrolytes from Santa Cruz Paleo. I honestly take these pretty frequently. I've been slacking with my like protein, but I used to take. You can see I used to take all this protein. Only one of these even has some protein powder left in it, which is this one. But no, the rest of those are empty. Actually, well, I lied. This one, this ISO Pure, I thought was low key disgusting, so I haven't touched it since. And I don't take these collagen peptides. But yeah, I used to take creatine a lot. Oh, I have this says no excuses over here. This is like Dr. Squatch soap. This is like some random exotic sodas, I guess at this point almost for design. Got an iron supplement because I think I'm iron deficient, but I have not been confirmed by a doctor. What's the last thing? I mean, I got my trophy over here. Most likely to know the answer to something. I got this from my job actually. And lastly, one thing I think this was actually pretty interesting to me. So, backstory on this. So this was like right before. When was this? Well, essentially, I was talking about like locking in with trading and like starting my live streaming and stuff like that. Like that was around the time I got into that, and I went to this place in Chinatown, and they gave me a fortune cookie, and then I kept talking about I'm gonna live stream, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be one of the biggest live streamers on YouTube. I'm talking all this stuff, right? Blah blah blah, and then my fortune cookie says, "Wow, my camera is sucking at focusing today." It says you have the ability to shape your future. So I was like, okay, that's cool, that's whatever. Like that's a regular generic thing. I'm not gonna think anything of it. But I flipped to the other side, and I just thought it was kind of crazy. It says, will the U.S. economy enter a recession? And it's kind of hard to see this. This is an ad for Interactive Brokers. Like, what are the chances that my fortune cookie has an ad for Interactive Brokers? And it's talking about the U.S. economy. And it's also saying you have the ability to shape your future. Honestly, I low-key kind of like took that as like a sign where I was like, damn, like I gotta lock in. Like I really can shape my future. And it's like, what are the chances of me talking about when I start my live streams? Like I get a message like that. So I don't know. I kind of saved it. I thought it was pretty cool. I got some other, at least I thought I did. I thought I had some stickers over there. Maybe I threw them out. I don't know. It's just random assorted things. And yes, I mean, this brings us back to where we started. This is the money tray. I mean, like I'm sure you guys don't care. This is a suitcase for if I want to travel. I got random like assorted shit in here. But yeah, I mean, these are just my coats. I'm lazy. Leave coats here. And that's a blanket. So there's pretty much a tour of everything. I mean, why not? So that pretty much wraps it up. So as a day trader, your setup really isn't that important. Like honestly, as long as you have a laptop that works, you can make money. And there's some people that make money trading from their phones. Like you don't necessarily need like an amazing setup to make money, but honestly, it is pretty cool. And I feel like it kind of gets me a little more excited to like get up and get to the charts every day. So like, and I don't know, it just brings me joy. It makes me feel happy, and that's what matters at the end of the day, right? But you don't necessarily need a crazy setup like this. Like, do I need 3 monitors especially? No. I mean, honestly, I've kind of gotten in the habit of using 2 monitors, and I feel like I would like to. But like, do you need 3 monitors? No. Do you need 2 monitors? No. You could definitely get away with 1. Like, don't see this and think, oh, I can't day trade on a 3 monitors, or I don't got a MacBook. It's like, nah, like, trust me, don't think like that. But if you guys watch this all the way through, I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd also really appreciate it if you give me a like, put a comment down below, and also subscribe. And also, lastly, if you guys aren't in my free Discord already, join my free Discord. I'm going to put that link down below. You guys are welcome to tag me anytime, ask me questions. I can't guarantee I'll get back to you guys in a timely fashion, but I do my best to respond to everyone in there. And also, if you guys are looking for a prop firm to trade with, one of my favorite prop firms is Alpha Futures. I'm going to put the link to them down below as well as my discount code, which is code TIMB272. It's going to get you 10% off all evaluations, or if there's some better discount going on, it'll get you that as as well, but definitely check out Alpha, join my free Discord, and also subscribe if you want to see me live trade. I do live trade every single week, Monday to Friday for New York AM session. I show all my executions in live time. I come with every session giving my initial bias. I give my analysis throughout, and then at the end, I do a recap showing what trades I did and did not take. So there's tons of value being given out all for free. So if you guys are interested, definitely come pull up, hang out with me while I'm trading. See me take literally every single execution in live time. I do that right here on YouTube, TimB272, and I start at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day, Monday to Friday. So definitely subscribe. But I do appreciate if you watch this all the way through, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.